Good morning, good morning, good morning, Mayberry Mini Truck YouTubers. I get the pleasure of doing a video for St. Andrew School in Tennessee. And they have put their deposit down on a 2000 every two-wheel drive automatic van. And it's such a sweet gesture. They're doing this to keep their people that works there and stuff out of the weather. So that is awesome. It's 28,000 miles. This is a great van for that at a great price. And now I'm going to do a walk around video and teach them a little bit about it and show them any flaw or anything. Of course, this is your antenna here, and if you leave it out like this, way up, if you back up, you will break it off. So you can just slide the antenna down there to a fine point what's about even with the roof. These do have AM radios in them, so the transmitter is AM. You might have some local AM stations though that you can pick up. I know around here we do, but not everywhere does, is my understanding. Good looking front end. Those are clear headlights there. So that means the sun hadn't baked them, and like this plastic here, it hadn't been baked and brittle or nothing like that. You can armor all those up and make this stand out. Definitely if you want to put like your school mascot on it. I know a lot of schools did this. Elon College, they bought one and wrapped half of it in something prayer mascot and the other half of the school mascot. And I can't remember. I just had one of those, and I'm too young to have one of those brain farts, but I had one. Okay, here, the button in there, you release the hood. Okay, here is where you check your antifreeze coolant, your brake coolant, your windshield wiper fluid. Here's your spare tire jack. There's your motor. Here's where if you ever have to charge the AC, the high and low pressure. Here is your radiator. Excuse me, very easy to change or maintain. The way they designed this made it a whole lot easier. And y'all are familiar with them anyway, as y'all already have a few mini trucks. So no dents in the front. Now let's look down the side here. This side here, we do have a little bitty nick there. Paint pebble peck. We have a small dent here. Small depression there, not noticeable at all. Good looking new tires. So that means the tires would have been dry rotted or slicker, then wouldn't pass our inspection. Okay, so here you have all this high top space here in this van. So you can stack stuff back here, and this here, you got to do this side and that side at once to get this seat to roll forward. So bear with me here. I'm going to pull that side and this side here, and this seat here. Now with this pull forward and that, it would be a whole lot easier if I didn't have the camera, and that goes down like that. Okay, another feature is you pull this here and then fold this forward and down. So you have this whole space back here to put chairs, tables, any kind. I mean, you could put about 200 rolls of toilet paper in here, or you know, it goes on. A lot of Airbnbs, a lot of people using these for maintenance crews to haul different things. And the windows are tinted. This does have AC, so that helps too. And it helps too is not being able to see so freely inside as well. And the jacks here working good. Tail lights look good. The exhaust is really good shape, and I'm going to go ahead and fire it up and let it be running and the heat on, as it is about 34 degrees here this morning. The only problem with that is I can turn the AC on and run it, but it's so cold, you know, we're not truly going to know how cold the AC is. So but the AC did work. We got some dirt here coming out of the driveway. We do live about 2 miles on a dusty road, and it's either wet and muddy or dry and dusty. So listen to how it runs. Very, very smooth. Well, look here, we do have a scuff here that has been touched up. Probably somebody took some spray bomb and they did what I would call a halfway job there. Not a big dent or nothing, but somebody could take some spray bomb and touch that up. It would look 10 times better. And you have a little, maybe 10, 15 pebble pecks here. That's rock chips and stuff with some paint wear right there. That's the only place I see that. The roof is great shape. Now, as we just take some degreaser and clean these, you could get somebody to detail it. Definitely, if you're going to put a mascot and stuff on it, have them clean it up real nice, make it look good. Here is one small dent there. Does have vent shades on it. You can leave the windows cracked. Very nice. Inside here, no rust. Under the mat, look at that. Great shape. That insulation there has did its job protecting that. Good looking van here it is. And to take the place of a golf cart, they're going to feel like $1 million bucks. Like they're going from a Ford Pinto to a Corvette or a Bugatti or something like that. And this folds up here like that. You got to pull it back. It is hard to do this with one hand, as I am trying to present it to you. And this seat here also has seat belts in it. And you pull both buttons back up, you can put the seat down like that as well. And I have seen people put rolls of carpet and stuff in here and then seat belt them in. So very handy, very convenient. Does have child safety back here. Let me show you. In case y'all wanted to haul some kids or something around. And let's go for the test drive. Okay, this here absolutely means nothing. It's just some memorabilia that was in here. It is Japanese, maybe no good over here. You can play with it or whatever. I'm going to leave it in here though. And just a good talking point. And some memorabilia of Japanese. It's a GPS TV responder, but it is Japanese. So, seatbelt light went off. Horn. Windshield wipers function. The heat in here is cooking. Feels great. That's right turn signal, left turn signal. And I will turn on the AC. I did hear the compressor come on and all. The AC is working. But like I said, it's 30-some degrees outside. You know, it is cold. So, and two, it's just 134A. So you can always charge the system if it ever leaks down. Now we got drive here. And we're up to operating temperature. Handles very nice. We are up to 30, 40 kilometers. And it does have rear defrost and rear windshield wipers. We're at 80 kilometers. Now, this is in kilometers, and the speedometer and that is in kilometers, which we converted to miles for you. And you're at 50 kilometers, 60 kilometers. And you're probably wondering about how fast that is. Well, right now we're running about 45, 50, 55, and it's handling very well. Steering wheel sits right where it needs to be. It don't pull, it don't do nothing. 90 kilometers. And we are on, I don't know how y'all's roads are, but these are very rough country roads around here. I am going to turn around here, and we're going to go back up this hill here, and just show you how it runs, put it in a string, and show you there's nothing wrong with the vehicle, as we have fully serviced it, test driven it, doing another drive now. I am going to have to turn that heat off as it is hot. It's cooking me. And here I am giving it a lot of gas, and it's picking up speed as we are going up the hill, and you can hear the motor. I'm pushing it very hard because if anything is going to happen, I want it to happen now so I can fix it before we get it to you, which I'm about 99.9% sure nothing's going to happen, but there's always that chance, and I want it to happen now sooner than later. So let's slow way down here. Now we are on a brunt of a hill here, and I'm going down. I felt it gear down, and then I'm depressing the gas, so it's going from drive back down. It's gearing down properly like it should, and it's picking up speed, and it's very, very peppy. We're already up to 60 kilometers from about 18 kilometers in no time, and we're pulling a hill here. So we're at 65 kilometers, and it should start to shift. It did it before I got done saying that. So everything is good to go. Very nice van, and I know your employees and stuff are going to be thrilled to death. They're maybe going to watch this video as well. I'm not sure, but window winders are here. You got dash here. You've got a 12-volt charger here if you need it. Here is your fuel door, so let's check that. Bless me. Here is where you put in your fuel. Also, fold the seat up, and you need to mash this here to completely fold it up. Here is your air filter. Down here is your oil filter, where you check your oil, excuse me. And your alternator here. Your oil fill is under that seat, so that's how you get to that. And listen to that motor, how smooth it is. It is running, you can barely hear it. And I want to genuinely thank y'all for your business. It has been a pleasure to work with y'all, and from a distance as well. And if you have any questions pertaining to this, give me a call. Don't hesitate. 336-970-3885. I want to be sure this is 100% for y'all. And thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.